What are the hidden costs of living in poverty? Imagine trying to keep your head above water with a bucket that has holes in it. That's what life can feel like when living in poverty. It's not just about earning less money. It's about the extra expenses that come with limited resources. One major hidden cost is what researchers call the poverty premium. People with low incomes often pay more for everyday essentials like food, utilities, and transportation. For example, they might pay higher rates for gas and electricity because they're relying on prepayment meters. These meters charge more than standard rates, sometimes making utility bills hundreds of dollars higher each year. Without access to traditional bank accounts, many turn to payday loans with interest rates that can soar above 400% annually. Overdraft fees and late payment charges pile up quickly, adding to their financial strain. Another unseen expense is water poverty. Over 2 million Americans lack access to running water or proper sanitation at home. This means they spend an average of $15,800 annually on bottled water, healthcare costs, and lost work days. The total economic loss across the country reaches over $8 billion each year. Health problems are also a big hidden cost. Low-income individuals often face worse health outcomes and higher medical bills. Seniors living near the poverty line report more health issues, depression, and difficulty accessing health care. These health problems lead to more medical expenses that take a larger chunk of their limited income. Time poverty is another less obvious but serious cost. Many people, especially women and parents, don't have enough time to care for their families, keep their homes in order, or look after their health. Women who work and care for children spend about 19 percentage points more time on household tasks than men. This lack of time can cause stress and reduce their ability to improve their financial situation. Housing costs also hide expenses. Homeownership rates show stark differences, with 72% of white Americans owning homes compared to only 45% of Black Americans. Those who cannot buy homes face higher rent payments and miss out on building wealth through property. High rent can force families to choose between paying for housing or other essentials like food and health care. Education is another long-term hidden cost. Poverty limits access to quality schools and extracurricular activities. Children in low-income families often don't get the same educational opportunities, which can lead to lower-paying jobs later in life. This cycle keeps poverty going from one generation to the next. Maintaining hygiene can also be a challenge. Nearly 38 million people living at or below the poverty line struggle to afford hygiene products, clean clothing, and sanitation facilities. This can lead to health issues and social barriers that make it harder to find work or go to school. Debt is a persistent trap. More than 1 in 4 Americans fall behind on bills, especially those with low incomes. High-interest medical bills, unexpected expenses, and payday loans create a cycle of debt that can last 4 years. Finally, traditional measures of poverty often underestimate how many people are truly struggling. When we include factors like government assistance, regional costs, taxes, and medical expenses, the poverty rate can be about 30% higher. This shows that many Americans face hardships that standard statistics don't fully capture. Understanding these hidden costs helps us see that living in poverty is about more than just low income. It's a system that makes survival more expensive in many ways, creating barriers to health, education, and opportunity that can last a lifetime.